All right, well, today's market update is around the Federal Reserve meeting today regarding interest rates. And I received this nice email from Christina McCullum at Churchill Mortgage today. So credit to her for a nice email that outlines what happened today. And I'm just going to go through this with you really quick because I think it outlines things very well. The Federal Reserve met today and opted to leave rates unchanged. Federal funds rate stays in the 3.5 to 3.75 range for the second meeting in a row. So we'll keep in mind this is the federal funds rate, not current mortgage rates. What this means for mortgages? Well, when the Fed holds rates steady, it does bring or it limits big swings in the marketplace. That generally is good news for anyone who's buying or refinancing. Obviously, we like to see when interest rates improve because it certainly helps the housing market and the buyer pool. But holding rates steady does bring stability to the marketplace, and that's not a bad thing at all. What's driving it all? Well, gas prices are back up. Overseas conflict involving Iran has pushed oil prices to their highest level since 2023. When energy costs rise, inflation tends to follow, and that's keeping the Fed cautious about cutting rates too soon. Secondary, the job market is finding its footing. Hiring slowed in February after a strong January, but unemployment is still holding at 4.4%. The labor market isn't in free fall, just catching its breath. All right, and then the third piece here, a rate cut is still on the table. The Fed has signaled one cut could come later this year. They want a few more months of stable data before they move, but the direction hasn't changed. So there you go. That's what happened today regarding the Federal Reserve and interest rates, and obviously we'll continue to keep you posted as things progress, and we'll certainly give you another update on when the Fed meets again. But in the meantime, it looks like we're just in for a lot more of the same and a fairly stable mortgage market as we head into the late spring here in early summer. Thanks. If you have any questions about this, feel free to give me a call on my cell phone, 206-949-3793. Otherwise, we'll be back in touch soon.